Welcome. As I mentioned, we have captioning for those of you that need it. The chat box is there for you to use how you would like to congratulate, to provide encouragement. We will have a few presenters speaking. So, again, as I mentioned, please stay on mute so that we can hear everybody. And my first person that I get to introduce, yay, is our wonderful, very own WSU Global Campus Chancellor, Dave Cillay. Dave, welcome.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Andrea, for the upbeat introduction, as usual. So it's great. So, as Andrea mentioned, this is the very first time we've done this. It's really exciting to me. We've got five wonderful students that are being honored today and recognized. And if you think about that, that's special in and of itself. That your great work is being recognized by others, but one thing that always strikes me with these is it takes someone else's effort to make that happen. Somebody has to make the decision to write down, to document, to express their gratitude and recognition of what you've done. They've taken the time to put you up in that spotlight to say, look, this person is fantastic. Look at all these wonderful things that they've done. So it's a time to celebrate our awardees, but we also need to celebrate those folks that take the time to nominate, that recognize those individuals. That work is so special and needed these days. So thank you all. The way this is going to work today is we've got five different awards. So we've got an award in community outreach. We've got a campus inclusivity. We've got an involvement award, a Crimson and Gray award, and then we've got one student that has been recognized by the WSU president for the President's Award. So each nominator or person who's going to introduce the awardee is going to say a few words, and by a few, we hope it's a few, and then we want the awardees to come in as well and kind of tell a little bit about their story and how they got here and why they're so great. So with that, Andrea, I'm gonna turn it back to you, and let's get going.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Dave. And thank you again to the selection committee, as well as the nominators. Thank you. But thank you to the selection committee. They had the very hard job of reading through all of the submissions and selecting who would be honored and awarded today. So, speaking of our selection committee, I would like to introduce first one of our amazing advisors, Janet Witchman. Janet, take it away.
Hi, thanks, Andrea. Hopefully, I can keep my comments brief, as Dave reminded us. It's a real honor to introduce our first recipient. So, our first award is the Community Outreach Award. And so, this award recognizes global campus students who strive to build stronger communities at WSU Global Campus or in their local communities through advocacy and engagement. And just kind of to share what we were looking for as an award committee was students who have shown innovative and collaborative leadership in each of these areas. And I will tell you that our global campus did not disappoint. It was a very, very tough decision for the committee. We're very proud of our first award winner. Our community outreach award recipient is Lorraine Lobdell. I actually had the pleasure of working with Lorraine a little bit when she first got here, and she thought she was going to be a marketing major. She has since gone on to excel in psychology and criminal justice. And just reflecting back, it was really very evident to me from our very first meeting that she was just so passionate about working with domestic violence survivors. And I could really tell from that first meeting that she was going to be a great addition to our global campus community. So we are very fortunate to have her. One of the things that really distinguished her was that her commitment to community was multidimensional. It just wasn't one area. It just wasn't some volunteer work that she did. It spanned across her chosen career, her passion projects, her education and her educational plans, and her extracurriculars. Lorraine's faculty referral, unfortunately, was not able to be here, so I do want to read just a little excerpt from her reference, and this is from Mary Garcia. Mary says, Lorraine was a pleasure to have in my class and has a strong desire to help those in her community through advocacy and engagement. Lorraine and a friend are opening a 503c in Olympia called Phoenix Rising. Their mission is to establish a space that provides healing services for victims of domestic violence. She firmly believes that survivors deserve a community where they can heal and regain their strength, and they aim to create a support system that addresses their needs and promotes long term recovery. This is happening quickly because there is a great need for a space like this in the community. Lorraine also works with domestic violence survivors in her current job, and she plans to pursue a master's degree in clinical social work to continue this work, and is an active member in the global campus chapter of Chi and has helped to facilitate opportunities for other psychology students through her work. And the list just goes on and on and on. There's really so much more that we could say about Lorraine. So, Lorraine, thank you for your contributions that you've made both to Global Campus and your community. We are very proud of you, and this award is very well deserved. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Janet. I'm very touched from this award, and especially the nomination from Mary Garcia. She was a professor that profoundly changed my career trajectory as well as my academic trajectory. Like you said, I was a marketing major and kind of flailing, not knowing where I wanted to go. But her class that I took, the HD 403 Families in Poverty, completely made me like think bigger and outside of myself, and allowed me the perspective to um, realize I needed to foster something that that deeply resonated within myself and to give back to my community. So I cannot thank Mary Garcia enough for her investment in my myself and my education, and also nominating me. Um, and like I said, I'm just very deeply touched to be nominated in the first place, let alone win this award. Thank you so much to WSU, the faculty, the staff, and Chancellor Cillay as well. Um, I just want to also say that the dedication of the professors of the global community have been their dedication and belief in me the last few years have guided me through my academic journey at WSU and have helped shape me into the woman I am today. Mary's and also like I want to also give a shout out to my professor April Craft Dooley, because I met with her a few months ago and she as well instilled something like powerful inside of me and helped me become even more deeply involved in my community here in Olympia, Washington. And she nominated me to be a the newest member of the Washington State Supreme Court Gender and Justice Commission, the Family Law Committee, as a person of lived experience to help make systematic change in the family courtroom. And so I do want to say thank you to April as well. But I also want to say this is not just a award of a recognition to our global. To me, but it's more of a recognition to our entire WSU global commitment to creating a more equitable and inclusive community. And not just like because we're global, it isn't just Washington State, it's international as well. The ripple effect goes beyond us. So I just want to say thank you and for this incredible honor.
Thank you so much, Lorraine. And again, congratulations for all of your contributions. It's amazing. And I've been seeing in the chat, so please look, everyone is just giving you such kind words. So I hope you have a moment to take time and read all of those. Our next selection committee member that I would like to introduce is our very own exceptional esports coach, James Hoplin. Welcome, James.
Yeah, thank you, Andrea. As Andrea mentioned, I was part of the committee to help select this award nomination. It was such an incredible honor to go through and read about so many awesome students that are really working really hard to make Global Campus better. I'm here specifically to introduce the Campus Inclusivity Award. This award recognizes a global campus student who strived to create a more inclusive environment for students, faculty, and staff through education, advocacy, and promoting engagement. This was another very competitive category, and I'd really like to thank everybody who was nominated, all the nominators, all the students, everybody, for your hard work to make our global campus more inclusive and welcoming to everybody, no matter what background you are. With that, I'd like to bring Rose up to the to center stage, and they are going to go ahead and speak more about the Global Campus Inclusivity Award winner.
Yes, sure. Thank you so much. In a room where dreams take flight, I present a star, a radiant sight. Amber's her name, and here's the tale of why she's one of those we hail. With a compass set to wisdom's way, she knows her path, come what may. Creative sparks in her eyes to glow, her knowledge shines with a brilliant show. Determined spirit, like a river's flow, towards her dreams she'll always go. Plans and dreams in her hands she holds, crafting features, breaking old codes. With her privilege she paints a scene, a world more just, where all convene. Her heart so big, her hands so kind, spreading warmth, leaving none behind. But wait, there's more to Amber's grace. Her campus glow lights up the place, a garden of unity she helps to grow, where all feel welcome, this we know. She steps beyond her comfort zone with courage that clearly shone. Embracing growth, she takes a stand, fulfilling WSU's mission across the land. With a global vision, she does believe inclusion's web she helps weave. A sense of belonging, strong and true, Amber ensures is felt by all through and through. So let's cheer with joy and delight for Amber, a star shining so bright. With the Chancellor's Award, we celebrate her radiant spirit, so truly great.
Thank you so much. As everyone knows, I come from a family of Cougs. So being the first one in my family to attend WC Global Campus, which I didn't actually know existed until like 2 years ago. um, but through this campus, I've learned that there are many opportunities and you can, in fact, learn and like grow as a person and get that real college experience. And that's like what I wanted to gain from the global campus. And I am so grateful that I have experienced that. And if I'm being honest, when I applied for ASWCG, I had no idea what a director of diversity was. I just kind of accepted it and was going to run with it. But I feel like I learned so much from this position and I learned so much, and I met so many great people from Andrea, who answers all my silly questions on the daily basis, to the president and vice president who answer every question in the Teams chat, to the amazing team and the people that I work with. And I had the opportunity to meet Rose with SJPE and everyone at DEI, and I just feel so thankful for everyone. And to Janet, who's my academic advisor, for leading me in the right path when I didn't know what I was doing back in 2022. But yes, I just want to thank everyone who's been here for every step of the way, as well as all the new people I'm meeting in the chat who are congratulating me, and Erin, who I've learned to work closely with. And yes, I just want to say thank you, everyone. I'm very thankful, very grateful. I love WSU. I was born into it. And yes, so thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much, Amber and Rose, for that wonderful introduction as well. I have a privilege to work with Amber, and it has been a great year working with her. And so, yes, congratulations again, Amber. Okay, next, another great selection committee member, one of our most powerful program assistants, Herbie Fotes. Herbie.
Hey everyone, how you all doing? Um, so thank you all. I mean, it has been a privilege to serve on the committee, and it's been great and exciting to see all the great work you're all doing in our educational community, and also just celebrate your achievement. So thank you. So the next award is the Campus Involvement Award. It puts the spotlight on a global campus student that actively participated in building a community at at the global campus. And it was awarded to a student that demonstrated deep involvement, engagement, and leadership in a swath of events and activities such as clubs, workshops, and academic leadership opportunities. The winner also demonstrated a lifestyle of encouragement to others to participate and engage at the WSU Global Campus. So I would like to just invite Andrea to say a few things about the award winner, and introduce them formally.
Thank you so much. I won't spotlight myself, but yes, I get to announce and introduce Courtney Wilkinson, and I love and have appreciated working with Courtney. Again, another privilege of mine. Working with her last year as she had her role as student government director of academic affairs. And then this year, continuing on and being involved with our resource allocation and accountability committee, the vice chair of that position. But one of the reasons, there's so many reasons that I wanted to nominate Courtney was really just seeing her be involved across the campus, not just in her paid positions, but just attending events. And before an event would start, I would hear a student say, "Oh my gosh, filling out scholarships." And Courtney would be like, "Oh, I got you. What do you need to know about scholarships? I can help you." Or, a student saying, "I could really use help with food. Oh, do you know about reimbursements?" Courtney has been there every step, making sure that all of our students are aware of all the great offerings at Global Campus. And not just her peers, but she even dedicates time to go back to her high school and help them with scholarship and to learn about Global Campus and college opportunities. So I just really appreciate Courtney. Like, she definitely is been involved at her campus, and I have just really appreciated having her here, and she will greatly be missed. So, Courtney, please, you are welcome to say a few words.
It'd make me cry. Um, so like Andrea said, I started as the director of academic affairs last year. Once that term was over, I didn't want to stop being involved in Global Campus, so I decided to start working with Raw, which has been a great opportunity. The girls in that group are just amazing. I love working, getting to know other students, um, especially in those groups. Another opportunity that I've had through college is actually working with the Washington State Opportunity Scholarship. And the last 2 years, I've been a mentor to various college students, but especially WSU students through that. So, yeah, I just really love building those communities and reaching out to people. But I just wanted to say that I'm honored to accept this award for campus involvement. Being a part of the global campus community has been an incredible journey, and being involved is what pushed me to offer other students the same opportunities that I was given. And the connections, flexibility, resources, and other opportunities have made my campus experience really impactful. So thank you.
Thank you again, Courtney, and congratulations. She truly has made a difference with her involvement on the global campus, and we really appreciate it. So we have one more Chancellor category to present. So I'm going to send it back over to Herbie.
Thanks, Andrea. So our next award is the Crimson and Gray Award. This award celebrates a global campus student that demonstrates documented academic excellence, perseverance, and determination in their educational journey at WSU. The award winner showed a journey in overcoming barriers to success and innovative leadership and excellence that should be celebrated. So with that, I would like to ask our Vice Provost for Enrollment and Management, Debbie O'Donnell, to introduce the winner.
Great. Thank you so much, Herbie. So besides maintaining a 4.0 GPA, being an active member of Psi Chi Honor Society and the ASWSU Global President, Abigail Chandos, our Crimson and Gray Award winner, is an amazing advocate for all global campus students. In particular, Abigail has championed better mental health resources for global campus students and has been so generous to share her story with others about her personal experiences with mental health challenges to help in the fight to reduce the stigma still associated with mental health. Abigail has had several personal setbacks this past year, and yet she perseveres and is an inspiration to students, her ASWSU global team, and all of those, including myself, who have the privilege of working with her. And so it is my sincere pleasure and honor to introduce Abigail.
Hello. I didn't know I would be speaking until about 5 minutes before the event started, so I don't have anything planned. But yeah, I wanted to thank you, Debbie, so much for that introduction, making me tear up over here. Um, just to share a little bit about my college journey. So I initially went to the University of Montana right out of high school and experienced some really big mental health issues that eventually caused me to have to drop out and take a pause on my educational journey. It was a really hard decision, and I was really afraid to come back to college for many years. It was something that I put off. I wasn't sure if I could cut it, but pursuing a college degree has always been so important to me. So I took the dive and I came back in. I hope you guys can't hear my toddler in the background. As anybody anybody who's been in a meeting with me knows, he is a constant presence in my life. Um, but yes, he was. It would have been one when I got back into school. So, um, juggling having a toddler, getting back into school after so many years, working on my psychology degree, keeping my grades up, and then of course becoming the ASW SUG president this past year has just been just a wonderful opportunity. I've been able to reach so many students. I've been able to make differences on the global campus level and on the WSU system level. Um, it's been just a wonderful experience, and I am just so honored to have won this award. Thank you to the selection committee. Thank you to my wonderful ASWSUG team. I know several of you are here today. And thank you, mom and dad. They're here, and my husband Tyler as well, who has been the greatest support that I've ever had in my life. He's the one who has pushed me to pursue my dreams and has always been there, letting me know that I can do it. And thank you to my son as well, who keeps telling me to be quiet so he can watch the show. But thank you, everybody.
Oh, thank you so much, Abigail. And congratulations again. Yes, I've definitely appreciated working with you and all of your perseverance. And yes, I love Noah on the phone calls. I was telling everyone he now even greets us when you start the meetings. So I just really appreciate that. He's a kook, whether he knows it or not. So yes, and thank you again, Abigail, for everything. So we have gone through all four of our wonderful Chancellor Awards, but we still have one last award. And so I would like to pass it back to our very own Chancellor, Dave Cillay.
Thanks, Andrea. Um, so I am so impressed. Before I get into the President's Award, what great stories! Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for those who've nominated. Rose, you set the bar way too high for introductions, but I appreciate it. That was not just creative, but it was beautiful. So thank you for that, and thank you all. So the President's Award. I'm gonna narrate what the president says about this award. The WSU President's Award for Leadership recognizes students for their outstanding achievements in multiple categories. Since 1996, the President's Award for Leadership has been an honor bestowed annually to students, faculty, and staff representing the top leaders at WSU. Recipients of the prestigious award demonstrate exceptional leadership and service to the university and the community, as well as to those who support leadership development in WSU students. So with that, I'm going to introduce Aaron, who's going to introduce the President's Award winner.
Thank you so much, Dave. So I have the privilege of introducing Amaris Couples, who is currently bolstering the WSU community in her role as a student ambassador while she finishes her final semester at Global Campus. So congratulations on that, Amaris. But before she graduates, I'd like to highlight just a few of her accomplishments over the past year while her and I have been working together. Amaris is the managing director of the LGBTQ Plus Club. It's a diverse and inclusive space for people from all backgrounds. The LGBTQ Plus Club is a place to share time together as we create a community of belonging. In service of this club and its members, Amaris plans two separate monthly activities where she brings people together to share experiences, play games, and engage in various social gatherings. Due to Amaris's commitment and dedication to this organization, it has become the benchmark of success for all other global campus clubs, attracting people from all around WSU. Students, staff, faculty, and alumni have all been impacted by Amaris's work through this club. But not everyone can attend the predetermined time of a club meetup. So, to engage students that prefer an asynchronous connection to the global campus activities, Ameris also administers a monthly student contest centered around an impactful issue that encourages people to engage with their communities. Creating a contest that requires students to list their favorite movies, for example, is not something Ameris would create. Instead, her content always conveys a larger message of protecting the planet or improving our communities. February's contest, for example, was centered around community political action. In March, Ameris encouraged Cougs to share their story of why they chose WSU as their institution. And coincidentally, starting today, Ameris created the Global Coug Spring Cleaning Contest. In order to enter that, you need to pick up a bag of littered trash around your neighborhood and share a picture with it for all of your hard work. Share that with us. This is all Ameris's idea. All of these contests were her creation and execution, born out of her passion to help the Cougar community and beyond. Ameris is consistently raising the bar for the Student Ambassador Program. She finds new ways to reach underserved populations. She's hardworking and she always strives to achieve her goals. Not only is she an amazing Cougar and an incredible person to work with, her goodwill, warm nature, and positive attitude are to be celebrated. I can think of no one more deserving of campus-wide recognition than Ameris Couples.
Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna cry, but I didn't know I had to say anything, and I might. So be warned. Thank you, first of all, so much, Erin, for that introduction. That is just amazing. I appreciate it so much. I was just writing Andrea and Erin this week about how grateful I am for how much my student experience has changed due to my involvement with Global Campus. I had no idea when I made the switch from Pullman campus my first year to Global to work full time that it was going to translate so perfectly into what I want to do forever. I had no idea that opportunities were going to arise through Global Campus that could lead me in the path that I wanted to go already. And that's exactly what my experience has been. For everyone that's unfamiliar with my work, I started at ASRCG last year as the director of events and quickly realized, like Erin explained, that I got the exciting job of deciding what kind of events and what kind of contests we were doing. And I didn't have to do things that I thought other people might find entertaining. I could do things that I thought were fundamentally important to our community and to bettering society as a whole. And so that has been really my big goal is focusing on DEI and sustainability and all those things that I hold as passions in my career. And this LGBTQ club has been a really big part of it. I'm repping my pride shirt today. We have an LGBTQ meeting after this, and that has been a complete game changer for my experience as a student. I would not change anything. Global Campus has been an experience of a lifetime. It's been amazing and it has not taken away from my college experience at all. So I am incredibly blessed to be working on these teams, to be working with Andrea and Erin. You guys are amazing leaders and you have created a space for all of us to be able to do this amazing work and to tell you our ideas and make it happen. So thank you for doing that. Thank you to Courtney and all of my other coworkers that have been working with me the last 2 years. Fatima, you're awesome. All these people that have made my goals also happen. You know, it's not a one man show. So thank you.
Well, thank you all. Congratulations to the five of you. I want to thank the selection committee. I want to thank the nominators, Aaron, Andrea. I want to thank you for coordinating this event and putting it on. Your work is fantastic, not just here, but in everything you two touch. It's really impressive. I really appreciate it. I also want to thank Debbie O'Donnell. Debbie's leadership has transformed our student involvement. She's been instrumental. Debbie and I've worked together for over 15 years now, and I've just watched the global campus evolve into a true campus. And that's largely be part of Debbie's leadership and really has focused on making sure students are supported, engaged, connected, and that we do all we can do to make sure the student experience is a valuable, rewarding one for our students. So thank you all for this. I've got to say, I'm so proud to be part of Global Campus, man. You all are amazing people, and our campus is made up of thousands of amazing people, and just hearing stories like that, even just on a small level, are so inspiring. And it's so fun when you hear about something for the first time and you do something for the first time and you have some expectations, and then when you get done with it, those expectations are blown out the door. This exceeded anything I envisioned. This was fantastic. And I've got to say, I've been in thousands of Zoom meetings over the last few years. I have not experienced one where my life is better because of it. And I feel like my life is better because of this meeting. I really, really have had a great time. So thank you all. I'm so proud. Congratulations and go Cougs. Oh, we want to do a screenshot. Is that right?
We took care of it, Dave. We've actually done it throughout the event. We have so many people, but thank you so much for reminding us. So yes, I'm sorry not to jump in, but thank you. I want to say thank you. And we are recording this, so please check back to our pages. We'll make sure our YouTube page, probably most definitely, with where it'll be housed. You can look back on this and share this video out with everybody. But thank you.
Thanks, everybody.